Learning speed when it comes to your role and how fast or slow you should do anything is extremely important. But there are some definite rules and guidelines that you should follow that are really, really, really going to help you. So I'll give you a quick example. One thing that I often encountered when I took workshops in other cities, say like Vancouver, Toronto, and or learned from casting directors from Hollywood and all of that stuff, is there is this perception where if it's for television, you should speak faster than normal. Now, actually, I didn't really hear this from casting directors. I heard this more from actors who are acting coaches. Now, you do naturally sound good if you speak a little bit faster than normal. Not me, I'm already speaking pretty fast, I think. But in general, most people sound better and their performance is better if they pick up the pace a little bit. But the reason this exists is very, very important, and too many actors have a misconception. In general, very generally speaking, you should speak a little bit faster than normal if you are a minor character, even to the point of with your guest star. If you are a consistent character ongoing through a series or throughout a feature film or a feature, you shouldn't necessarily speak faster. The speaking faster tip generally came from an environment of we have too many actors that are, playing bartender and saying, would you like a drink? Where it just has to be, would you like a drink? That's it. So, but I find so many acting coaches in other cities trying to teach everybody to do it for all levels. And the reason is honestly, a lot of them are also day players. And so that's what they've been taught is a success, but they don't realize that that would hurt them for larger roles that they would audition for. So that's one element of speed. Another thing, and another tip you can do right away is generally, no two lines should sound the same. Again, don't memorize how you do it, but this is part of the exploration of text. But in general, no two lines should sound the same. So you can use different inflections for every line, but speed is also about pausing and beats. And you should try all of that. You should try taking an odd pause or an odd beat. And I swear, you will discover more things about your character than you ever imagined. And the last tip I'm going to give you is the more dialogue you have in a moment, generally, the more you're going to vary your speed, but you're going to be generally a little bit faster than normal. So, for example, if you've got more than, say, 4 lines or 5 lines, one of those sentences might be a little bit faster, or you might combine 2 sentences and pick up the speed. But once it gets into, say, a monologue, unless you're the lead of the film, which in that case, you should still try this and see what feels right. But unless you're the lead of the film, in general, you're going to pick up the pace on that dialogue. So the more dialogue you have in a moment, try speeding it up. But the last thing that I'll mention is one thing actors muck up all the time is they stay at a consistent speed for whatever line or lines that they're saying. That just doesn't read good whatsoever when it comes to an audition or on set. So understand that speed also means pausing, beats, and don't just pause or beat at the end of every sentence. That's going to, again, create not a good performance. And feel free to combine sentences as well. Too many acting coaches out there have said that writers intend you to stop when there's a period or intend you to pause when there's a comma. I can tell you as a screenwriter myself, as a successful screenwriter myself, no. Sometimes I just do that for grammar. But if you gave Steve Buscemi or Christopher Walken or even Al Pacino or Keanu Reeves or Meryl Streep or Emily Blunt, if you give any of them, if you give all of them the same script, you're going to see them all take different pauses and different beats. So that's why also one last bonus tip, your own inflections, the way you speak should be the first way you rehearse the character. And then there are layers you can add on top of it, which I'll talk in the course. So that's a little part about speed.